let's talk about creating formulas and using those formulas within the report. Now, we have our customer report that we've generated, and let's have a look at it. And there's the order amount. Now, what I am going to do is I am going to go back and get the order details table. So I'm going to scroll up to the top. I'm going to right-click my database fields, go back into the expert, and from my connection, I'm going to select the details. And I'll verify that there are links here. And I can see the details does have some links. So we're all good. Now, let's go back to design. Now in design, I'm going to get rid of the order amount. And in its place, I am going to go down to my order details. And I'm going to get the actual unit price and the quantity. And put them in here. And of course, I don't have a total. So what I need to do is I need to calculate a total. Now there are different ways of doing this, but the absolute easiest way is either here with this FX on the ribbon, or down along the side, formula fields, right click, and a new formula. What are we going to call this formula? For us, it's going to be total purchase. And we're going to say OK. Now, total purchase is going to equal what? This is the formula workshop, and we have within here our report fields, and we can see them that are already there. And we can go back to the database and we can see the tables, so we could pull in. We have functions and we have operators. Now this one is fairly simple because what I want is, if you look right in up in here, I want the quantity, so I'm going to double click that, times, and that's the asterisk, the unit price. And we're going to close. But before we close, this little tiny button right here, this X plus 2, will check the syntax, and we're good to go. And I'm not going to save those changes. So now total purchase, I'm going to bring that in, that formula field. I can modify right here the label, and let's see what it looks like. Let's preview, refresh. Oh, I've lost the connections to my database. I'll fix that. I'll be right. Alright, so I have adjusted the little issue that we had. We're back. Unit price times quantity equals total purchase. Let's have a look. And our total purchase is not actually calculating properly. So let's edit. Let's go back. And we're going to edit. And notice, because of the connection issue, I did lose the connectivity. So again, quantity times unit, verify, and it's good. And now we're going to save and close that. And there we go. Now that's a simple formula using the fields that are already in the report. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to call this sales tax. So down along the right hand side, right click formula fields. I'm going to do a new one. And sales tax is going to be based on, and notice we already have two functions in here. So we're going to do double for the total purchase times and 0.8. We're going to verify that. We're going to save and close. And we're going to bring sales tax in. Now, again, let's preview that. And there's our sales tax. So we can pull fields in and do a calculation, or we can do a calculation based upon another one. Now, we could do conditional formatting here as well, which means only calculate if Now that is considered an advanced function, and we will be doing that in the level 2 entry.